Hi, I'm Scott Shull. I'm founder and wine grower here at Raptor Ridge Winery in Oregon's famed Willamette Valley, just outside of Portland, Oregon. We've been farming this site and leasing about a dozen others. Here, let me show you the map so you get a lay of the land. For about the last 26 vintages. So each of these sites provide different soils, different wind patterns, different aspect ratios to the sun. All of that shapes a different aroma, texture, and flavor that goes into a component of our barrel select. We have been in business for about a quarter of a century, and so the purpose of Raptor Ridge is to bring the joy of wine growing and the beauty of Oregon's Willamette Valley into your glass. I'm joined by Shannon Gustafson, our winemaker. In a second, she'll tell you about all of the components that go into crafting this wine. Also, Wallace McKeel is our national sales manager, and she can explain the intent of what we're trying to do with Barrel Select and maybe some notes about foods that you'd like to pair this with. But thank you again. We really appreciate being part of your program.
Hi, I'm Shannon. Welcome to the Raptor Ridge Cellar. Behind me, we have anywhere from 120 to 200 barrels of Pinot Noir in any given vintage. We work with multiple vineyards throughout the Willamette Valley, and during fermentation, we like to keep those all separated. One way to add a little more diversity to our offerings is by having multiple tanks within the same vineyard, but adding different amounts of whole cluster, doing different experiments with saignée, which means to pull juice off of the fruit, or doing experiments with pump over versus punch down. One way we keep those all separated is we free run each one of those barrels before going to press, and then we'll press the entire vineyard together. The barrels that we use for our program include cigars like this right here, which is a 320 liter barrel. We also use 265 liter barrels, and then the standard 228. By using the different size barrels, this allows us to add oak without overpowering the wine. So what we like to do every springtime is go through and taste all of the barrels blind. We don't know what vineyard they're coming from, and this allows us to evaluate them all and decide what will make the best blend. So coming from the McMinnville AVA, we'll find some darker, cherry, real great acidity, structured wines. Going down to Eola Amity, we'll have more of your forest floor, dark red fruits. Going up to Yamhill, we'll get some good mid-palate with some beautiful floral expressions. And then coming into the Chehalem Mountains, you have that really nice melted tannin profile with Italian plum.
The 2018 Barrel Select Pinot Noir is the Swiss Army knife for pairing situations, perfectly at home with that sweet and tangy Carolina barbecue or a great counterpoint to balsamic and mustard glazed salmon. The wine plays perfectly in an array of pouring situations as well. Great for an intimate night at home or alongside a picnic with cheese and charcuterie. Thanks for picking up the 2018 Raptor Ridge Barrel Select Pinot Noir and for supporting this small family-owned business. Cheers!